Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 Ps of a successful membership launch. If you're brand new to me, hey, I'm Melody. I'm the founder of The Course Consultant. I help aspiring and growing membership owners create and launch their membership without overbooking their calendar or undervaluing the valuable services that you offer. So today we're going to be covering the 3 Ps of a successful membership launch, and this is exactly what I teach my students inside of my program, the Online Business Membership Launchpad, where we'll be covering how to create and grow a membership, even if you're starting from scratch without having to overbook your calendar. So the first thing I want to talk about is your product. When it comes to your product, there's a lot of things that you need to consider. And one of the things that you need to consider is actually who it's for. Deciding who it's for is ultimately going to tie back to your dream clients or the clients that you want to call out. So if you're a service provider, an agency owner, or a practitioner, such as a clinician, or you have some sort of a psychotherapy practitioner or a counselor, it's really important to discuss what your product is all about. And this is the key thing that people need to understand. Number one, in your product or program for your membership, what are you going to be delivering to your customers on a weekly, monthly, or annual basis, maybe even quarterly? Number two is, how are you uniquely positioned for your membership? What makes your membership stand out? What have your members or prospective members tried before that didn't really work out for them, and now you can come in to fill that gap? So, one of the things that you really want to decide when it comes to creating a membership is deciding how you are uniquely positioned. This has a lot to do with your experience, your expertise, and your personality. So, for many of my friends that are coaches or consultants, they often will ask me, hey, there is somebody else offering a coaching program that's very specific, and I don't know if my program is uniquely positioned to offer the result or outcome that my students want to achieve. So, when that question comes up, what I often will do is I'll talk through their story. Number one, what is your story for how you've developed this program or package? Meaning, how have you seen success in this particular framework? And how has that actually helped you achieve your goals? This could be a business goal, it could be a personal goal, it could be a relational goal. It really is the goal that you're helping your students achieve. And the second thing I want to talk about is your specific experience. This experience could be academic. Maybe you've actually studied this concept in depth. Maybe you have an advanced degree in this field. Maybe you're an industry or thought leader in this specific type of topic. And so a lot of the people that I work with are educators. They're very, very highly educated. They have certifications, they've gone through advanced trainings, and they have been in very high intensity corporate positions, often leading companies of their own or managing a team. If you're an agency owner or if you're someone who actually manages a team, you're probably thinking to yourself, I am uniquely qualified. I am uniquely positioned to sell this membership, but I'm not quite sure how to stand out for the market. So, what we do during our time together and what I do for my clients and my students is I look at all of your offers together. I actually go through, hey, what's the packages and services that you're currently selling, right? What are the questions that people are asking you on a weekly, monthly basis? And then, how are you helping them specifically in your services so that we can package that up, make a template out of it, and start selling it on demand, right? Because you're uniquely qualified to deliver this membership. And you don't have to really struggle with overbooking your calendar all the time if you're always constantly reaching a max capacity on your client base, right? So, looking at your experience is really important. The other thing I want to talk about is your people, right? We've kind of talked a little bit how people and your program work hand in hand. And so when you're thinking about working hand in hand with your membership folks or your prospective membership folks, what you're going to really start looking at is, who are the people that I really have had the most success with? And this is something that I've helped one of my clients with specifically. He's an agency owner. And one of the things we've done recently over the last quarter is to determine who are the people that we really want to work with. Like, what are the types of projects and services that really have benefited our customers? And how can we really establish that as a groundwork for communicating with people who are going to be the best fit? Best fit clients are the clients that have the most skin in the game. It's the clients that actually actively attend your calls. It's the clients that actually are taking action. I'm not talking about the people who are sitting on the sidelines. I'm not talking about the people who are passively consuming your content. And I'm not talking about the business besties that never convert into a client. I know that when it comes to creating the people and the community that you want to create inside of your membership, you really need to think about what are the key things that does this person really want to accomplish? Why are they wanting to accomplish this? What are the obstacles that they are coming against? It could be a lack of time. It could be a lack of clarity. It could be a lack of focus. And what they're looking for is structure, access to you, and a framework that actually works. And so when you're finding your people, these are the people that you really want to be working with. These are the folks that are actively engaged and excited to work with you. And I'm not talking about those passive listeners. I'm talking about the people that take action. Because you know why? And I'll tell you why is because the testimonials from those actively engaged audience members and prospective members and the active participation of people inside of your program will help you sell out your program. I'm going to say that again because it is so true. Active participants in your program will produce more sales in your membership. Active participation in your program will help produce more sales for your program. Why is that? Because people who actively engage in your community, people who actively participate in their own success, and people who are actively reaching out to you for support and you are actively supporting them can see results, and those results will drive home more revenue. Testimonials are the key thing that you need to drive more revenue into your business, help to drive more transformation for your clients, and it will help call out your dream clients that will help to promote and grow and scale your membership. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about program. We said you have to decide how you're going to position your program to stand out from your other competitors. We have also talked about people. Who are you calling out to? Who do you want to work with? Who have you seen success working with before? And how can you help them? And then number 3, pricing. Pricing is so important, right? We want to talk about pricing your program for profit. And we want to build peaceful profits in your membership. How do we do that? Well, the first thing that we want to do is we want to create a way to determine what our goals are, right? What are our goals? Some of the goals that you might have are still trying to be established. I had a great conversation the other day with one of my mentors, Marisa Lowen, all about pricing your packages for profit. And I would love to hear from you if you watched that video. Go ahead and drop some comments if you found that video really, really helpful. And you haven't, make sure that you go to my YouTube channel at The Course Consultant to watch the replay because it's really, truly valuable. You have to determine what your goals are in your revenue for your business in order to actually price your program to be actually profitable. And that's why Marisa has actually created her membership so that that membership can be something that sustains their lives and sustains their business. And specifically, what that looks like for Marisa is an annual membership model where you pay a annual fee. And for many people who are membership owners, annual fee, it might fit into your suites and your products and the pricing that you do for your membership, okay? So some of the 3 main ways that people price their programs is 1, it's aligned with their business goals. 2, it's aligned so that it cohesively fits into the ecosystem that you have for your membership and all of the other offers, okay? One of my mentors, Laurel Portier, has an incredible YouTube channel and a membership. And one of the things that Laurel has actually done very, very well and very, very effectively is to create the membership so that it fills the coaching programs and the other offers that are doing really, really well. And you can't decide on creating a membership until you know where your membership fits into the overall structure of your business. Is it going to be something you offer in the beginning of your business? Where it's a front lead generation offer, it's growing your customer list? Is it something that you create on the back end of an offer, like a group program or a service like a VIP day? Or is it something that you're offering only for a select number of people on retainer, for people who are agency owners that you want to actively support someone with after they've worked with you in a done for you capacity? There are many ways that you can use a membership that is going to achieve your income goals, okay? So I had a couple questions that were coming in from Instagram, and I also had a few questions that were coming from Facebook, all about how can I actually achieve my income goals when the time commitment is higher than the income that I have. And so this fits into this pricing phenomenon. How do we create that pricing that's going to fit our overall income goals? Well, again, we're going to focus on number one, how does this fit into your offer suite? How does this actually align with your income goals? Okay. So let's say that you have a monthly income goal, and that income goal is $3,000. Okay, there's a couple ways that a membership could hit that $3,000 income goal, but it won't start off that way unless you have a plan. So let's talk about this plan. Number one is you can use it and you can calculate, okay, in order for me to achieve $3,000, I could sell out a VIP day for $1,500. Okay, so now from $1,500, we have $1,500 left to sell from that difference. Okay, and then from that $1,500, let's say that we need to calculate more membership students, okay? So let's say $1,500 is what we need to sell from that, okay? So if we divide 1,500 divided by 200, okay, so you have a premium membership that's at $200 a month, that's roughly 7.5 students that you need to enroll at $200. Now, I'm not calculating for other things such as overhead expenses. I'm not calculating for affiliate income. I'm not calculating for that. And I'm not calculating what the difference is between gross and net, okay? Because that's not my framework. If you want help with that, I can definitely refer you to an accountant, bookkeeper, or a CFO. Okay, but what we're looking at here is how does this fit into your overall business model? Okay, so you have 7 people and a $200 membership, and you book $1,500 in gross revenue. And then you have a $1,500 container at the back end, which is your VIP day offer. Okay, so they work hand in hand. I'll give you a second option. Okay, so you now have a $1,700, you now have, let's say your goal is $10,000. Okay, $10,000 a month. That's what you need to gain profit, to help moderate the team so that you can compensate them. Maybe you need that income because you have a large expense coming up, like buying a house or buying a car, or you're trying to save up because you're growing your family, right? All of these things, these are real life things, right? So $10,000, how can you achieve that? Okay, so if we actually factor this out, $10,000 is a large goal to hit. If you already have existing services that you're offering, okay, let's say that you have 2 clients and they're $5,000, or let's make it even lower. So you have $10,000, and let's say that you have $2,000 times, let's see, okay, so it's $4,000. You have 2 clients at $2,000, that's $4,000. If you want to, again, help people for your membership, you can sell more seats into a lower priced option, and then you can achieve kind of that middle range so that you're covering some of the costs in your business. Or you can help to establish a premium program and sell people into a premium offer. There's a lot that goes into play when it comes to your pricing, and it's really something that I love talking with people live. And that's why I need everyone who is interested in joining and learning how to create their membership, join me in this upcoming training series. So I am going to be joined by a few hundred people inside the Magical membership. And I would love for you to join the VIP option. There is a free version, but the free version does not include on-demand access. But if you join the VIP ticket, this is happening starting Monday, February the 20th. Their on-demand will be available after this. You're going to get access to the workbook for the Magical memberships. You're also going to get all of the product, program, and pricing trainings that I'm going to be covering over the next few days. You're also going to be getting access to a live copy critique with my copywriter, Tori Autumn, and that's happening Friday, February the 24th. And we're going to be covering exactly the types of copy that you need to grow and scale your membership or your new membership that you're launching, because a lot of people have been saying, I need to create this membership. My clients are asking for it. My customers are asking for it. The people on my email list are looking for it. There's not a container for me to fill this because my agency is already booked out. My services are already full. My capacity is at the highest it's ever been. I need a container. Okay, so let me just give you an example. I was just listening to a podcast episode, and this person I love and follow, and I heard the same thing. This is often the thing that I will hear. It's, Melody, I am booked out with my agency. I realized that I could scale this if I wanted to, but I am burnt the heck out. Okay. So if you're an agency owner or you're a practitioner and you're saying, I'm booked the heck out and I've hit an income ceiling because my capacity ceiling is at its highest, we have a problem. Okay. You can continue scaling it. And again, this is up to you. You can scale your services into an agency and it can be successful. But if you hate delivering your agency model in its current framework, if you hate trying to answer the same thing over and over and over again, if you're hating trying